The story of this home is it's an old client of mine and they wanted to downscale. Her husband went on pension by the end of last year, so they wanted something smaller but that still met all their needs. So they wanted a family house where they can have a lot of fun and spend wonderful time with their children and their grandchildren. Space planning is the core of interior design, so we can't do anything if we don't do space planning beforehand. So with this project, we worked hand in hand with the architect, and after the first drawings, we went and we sat down with the client to meet their needs for the interior of the house as well, and then we planned the space planning before the architect went further. The client's need and specification of this house was to create a family house that they are proud of, that they would love to invite their friends and family, but it mustn't be so smart and so grand that people will feel uncomfortable. We've used very sturdy and very maybe a bit darker base colors for the furniture. And we've used their special and their hearts colors for our focal colors. But we've done it in such a way that we can change the focal colors within the next 3 or 4 years when they grow tired of it, without it being a costly exercise. The style of this home is a contrast between the old and the new. So there was elements of the old that we had to incorporate, although with the architecture and with some of the specific designs like the kitchen, we wanted to go a bit more contemporary. So with the finishing of the walls, we both used a contemporary wall finish as well as something that is a bit more African, a bit more traditional. In the lounge, we've used different wall treatments. On the one wall that is stepping up into the staircase, we've used a very contemporary wooden wall paneling. And that was actually a wonderful suggestion from the architect. And on the other wall, our main focal wall, the client saw at friends of them a cladding, but she didn't want the standard normal cladding. So it's very rustic. It's actually very uncommon having such a wall in a main lounge area, but it creates a beautiful contrast between the contemporary wall paneling and this very rustic stone effect. The 2 guest bedrooms, the one is a larger one, more like a family room for the kids with the grandchildren to visit, with a beautiful patio so that the kids and the grandchildren can be a bit on their own, that the grandmother and father could maybe sleep in half an hour or so later. The middle bedroom is a smaller bedroom for those guests that are only sleeping a night or 2 over. Because they moved from an old house into this house, we didn't want to do everything new. So the old main bedroom's queen size bed we fitted into the bigger guest bedroom, and her guest bedroom at the previous house with only the double bed we fitted into the smaller bedroom. Utilizing space, color plays an immense role. If you use darker colors, it doesn't mean you're going to make a room look smaller. It's the way you use it. But using stiller colors, more basic colors as your basis makes the rooms automatically look smarter, but also lighter, and then you live lighter in that specific space. So specifically in the main bedroom, the client's specification was she wants something that is light and airy and won't wear them down. If they step into the main bedroom, it must be the king and the queen's space, and they must feel that they can offload there in such a way that they feel totally refreshed the following morning. It was very important for me as well as the client to maximize the space in this home to such a level that they could live here for the next 20 years of their life. So for that reason, we've done 2D layouts of every area, the bathrooms, the living area, the patio, the bedrooms, so that we made sure that we utilize what they had. Some of the furniture we had to give another layer of paint just to give it new life, because what is the most expensive part of a house is your per square meter. So it's very important as a designer taking charge of designing the interior of a house in such a way that you really utilize every space in the house to its optimum.